Hello everybody, welcome to the video I promised would be coming in my last video. Decided to film these in a really weird order, so I'm sorry if it's confusing. This probably should have been the one that I uploaded first, but I was in the mood to do something a little more fun, so I filmed that video first. I thought I would do another get ready with me even though I just did one because I find them really fun and like calming. I have kind of a lot to talk about in this video, but I'm gonna try not to make it too long. I know I like to talk and sometimes it gets a little drawn out, so I'm gonna try not to do that in this video, but I like talking, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm just gonna talk about what's been going on with me and things. So to kind of start from the beginning, the last time I uploaded was in February, I think the first week of February, and I had some plans for my channel that I was really excited about, and that just kind of had to go on hold for a little bit because I was in what I like to call a mental health black hole. I was in a good place as far as filming. I was uploading like a really consistent amount. My ear's super red. I haven't worn earrings in forever. I was making videos I was, proud of relatively, and great things don't always last. Right as I was coming out of that funk I was in, I got sick. Great. It was not long after I had started my skirt project that I just talked about in my last video. I just randomly got sick out of nowhere, and pretty sure it wasn't the Rona. I didn't have any of those symptoms. Well, I had one, and it was like the only thing that was wrong with me. I was coughing constantly, like, coughing my brains out, but I didn't have like a fever or anything else wrong with me. It was just coughing. I don't know exactly what it was, but I'm pretty sure it was just some kind of like weird cold thing. I wasn't even like tired or anything when I had it. I just was coughing and it was making me feel really icky, and I didn't want to film and have to like edit around coughing fits constantly. I was productive though while everything has been happening and while I was sick. I rearranged my bedroom. And I have always wanted a space to film in that is like part of my room, like naturally just fits into my room. So like a place that I can sit, that I don't have to like put things in a certain place and then take them down when I'm done filming. Like things can just stay how they are and I don't have to worry about it. And I've almost got there, but there are still a few things I need to work out. I don't have equipment necessarily for what I want. Like I need a tripod that I can hook onto my desk. That would be really helpful, but they're all kind of expensive and my desk is a pain in the ass. It doesn't have just like a little ledge that you can hook things onto. It's got this like giant back piece. So I have to figure something out that works with that, and it'll pretty much be ready. I was really excited to start filming with it. So I am still working on that, but I redid my whole room. Not like didn't redesign it or repaint it or anything again, but I completely moved where everything is, and the flow of it is a lot better. I don't know if it looks better in the background. It's cleaner, except for my bed. My dog is sleeping in it right now, so it has to be messy. Trust me, it looks a lot better. I've been wanting to start making gaming videos really bad. I actually have a gaming channel that I don't upload to because I don't have any kind of like capture software to do that with. So I just kind of have this dream of a gaming channel in the back of my head. And one day it'll happen. I mean, I have video ideas that involve like just me talking in front of a camera like I do on this channel, but I feel like a large portion of the gaming community is not into those kind of videos. They want to see actual gameplay. So I have to figure that out. And I really only want to make like Animal Crossing videos, which we'll get to Animal Crossing in a second. I need a better computer also to be able to do that. I would like to maybe play The Sims. Not play The Sims, because I don't play, I build. But, post Sims related videos as well. But again, all that kind of stuff is on hold right now while I try to figure my life out. I don't have a job, so I can't pay for equipment that I need. I kind of just have to save from the little projects that I do here and there for small amounts of money. I've been trying to come up with more creative video ideas that will keep me inspired. I want to make a couple of lookbook videos that I have in mind. It's been absolutely shitty weather here in Chicago, so I have to wait for all that to kind of pass. Having to wait for things is not good for my creativity personally. I want to do something while I want to do it, and if I can't, it kind of makes me not want to do it anymore. Like, I get discouraged really easily. I hate it. Let's talk about something really exciting. Animal Crossing. I know some people are probably really sick of other people like constantly talking about it because it's been such a topic lately, a popular thing going around. A lot of people calling it a phase or a trend, which is offensive to me as someone who's been playing Animal Crossing like my whole life. I started on the GameCube version. I think I was 14 when I started playing it and fell in love with it. It was actually my brother who got me interested in it, and now he doesn't play it anymore, and I still do. Begged my parents to get me a Switch for Christmas because I knew Animal Crossing was coming out and that I would want to play it, and my sister got me a Switch gift card for my birthday, and I spent some of my savings on Animal Crossing because I knew I would be getting my money's worth. I knew I would be playing it. And oh boy, have I been playing it. It's so good. I think about playing it when I'm not playing it. I want to be playing it when I'm not playing it, but I have like other things I need to be doing with my life most of the time. I don't play it like for large chunks of time, but I play it a lot in little increments throughout the day. It's an addiction. I mean, it's really fun, and I know some people don't get it. The baby's awake. Come here, baby. She can hear the other dogs running around and she's jealous. My town is going very slowly, but like, I'm an indecisive person, so I kind of expected for that to happen. I can't be given so many different options for things and expected to just do well. I have to spend much time thinking about things. My island is called Moon Bay, and my flag is a little crescent moon at night with stars around it. And my town tune is Hedwig's theme. So it's like moon, night, owl, Harry Potter. It makes sense to me, and I'm happy with it. I would really like to be able to show off what my town looks like, but like I said, I don't have any capturing devices to be able to do that. You just have to trust me when I say it's a mess. It really doesn't look that good. But I have to play by myself. I don't get the luxury of having like a boyfriend or a best friend who I can play with and get things from. So I have to do it all by myself. I can't play online. It makes me really sad because I don't have access to online content. So I would like to know how everybody is doing right now, if everyone's healthy and coping with being on lockdown or maybe kind of going crazy. I myself am someone who never really leaves the house, so it's not super hard for me, but I am also somebody who gets seasonal affective disorder and cooped up disorder, so long periods of time where I don't get to leave the house do affect me. Overall, I think I sort of adapt better to it than most people, specifically my dad. So I want to talk a little bit more actually about why I decided to pick sewing specifically as the thing I wanted to learn how to do. I go through hobbies quite fast and quite often because I want to find something that I'm good at that I enjoy doing, which I've only found is YouTube so far. But I am determined to find something actual skill is required for. I picked sewing because I watch a lot of YouTubers who sew and it makes me jealous. As somebody who has dabbled in cosplay in the past, I want to be able to make my own costume at some point if I decide to get back into it. So I thought sewing would be helpful. And I don't know if I'm right so far because I have only made one thing and it was a little bit of a mess, but I had fun doing it. and I want to do more once all this nonsense is over with and I can go looking around at patterns and things, and I'm looking forward to doing it. My mental health is better, as I was saying. I forgot to kind of elaborate a little bit, but my mental health is doing better. I'm actually doing better, I think, at being cooped up because my mom's around a lot. She usually works, and she works in the medical field, but she's considered non-essential, so she's home. Having somebody around that I feel, like comfortable with. I feel comfortable with my whole family, but my mom is like a really big support system for me. But having somebody like that around really helps, I think. And we've been doing a lot of stuff. She helped me do my room. She helped me get rid of like 6 bags full of stuff and more. I have been hoarding, and I do that because I have separation issues. I have like emotional attachment to stupid things. I don't know how to not do that. My mom helps me a lot with that. She like will tell me like you do know that having an emotional attachment to a piece of paper with like a smiley face drawn on it is weird, right? And I'm just like, yeah, but I needed somebody to tell me it was weird so that I can be okay with letting it go, that kind of thing. It probably sounds crazy to some people, but I have anxiety, so that's how I cope with things. I attach myself to them. What is everybody looking forward to doing once all of this stuff is gone? Like once Aunt Rona moves out. What are you looking forward to? I'm most looking forward to going, like, not going shopping necessarily, but just being in places. I like being out and looking at things even if I don't buy them. And Chinese food. Our local Chinese restaurant had to shut down. I don't know if it's temporarily or not, but they were getting threats from racist people. So we can't support them, those of us who are sane, because of the idiots who think all Asian Americans carry Aunt Rona, No, that's not how that works, but whatever. I made a new Twitter. I don't really use Twitter. I don't remember why exactly you need Twitter, but I made a new one, and I'm considering making a TikTok, but I feel like I'm too old for TikTok. I feel like I won't know what I'm doing. I had a Vine. I didn't do Musical.ly, but I did Vine, and I didn't mind Vine. I never made me Vine. I made like K-pop Vines. Actually, some of them did really well, and that was great. But I feel like I won't fit in on TikTok, even though I've seen like dads on there. Just, I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to make them and get away with it. I think I could watch them and enjoy it, but making them probably won't work out for me. I just don't know what I could contribute to that kind of thing. I've spent a lot of time just doing my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows and my eyeliner off camera, and I'll be back to finish everything else. Okay. I don't really know what else to talk about. I kind of breezed through all the subjects that I was planning. I don't even think I've actually said what I intended to say. I have an idea in my head before I start filming, and then once I'm actually in front of the camera, I kind of just forget everything. But I would like to possibly in the future do some more sewing project videos. Maybe film my progress as I make things once I get better at it. My mom actually said I can have her sewing machine, which is crazy because that's an expensive kind of machine that she's just entrusting me with. She actually does use it. She sews quite often, so that makes me feel slightly weird. Just like taking something when it's not really mine, but she likes when I find something that I enjoy, and I think she's just trying to fuel my interest in sewing, which I am. I'm very interested in it. I thought I would be completely overly stressed and not want to finish when I started my project, so it's nice to know I actually was able to finish it without getting too caught up in the fact that I wasn't doing that well. One thing that kind of sucks about quarantine is I realized just how much I missed having my mom home all the time. Like, she was not working for a really long time while she was sorting out her medical problems, and I kind of forgot that it was so nice to have her home just to like talk to whenever I wanted that like I'm kind of gonna be sad when she goes back to work. If she gets to go back to work, her job is kind of on the line at this point. I'm sure she would find something else. She was even gonna switch departments at her job that she had anyway, but she likes working too much to be home all the time. She's been going crazy with all this. For her sake, I hope she does get to go back to work, but for my sake, I kind of like having her home. So I'm gonna end this video here because I know for sure I didn't talk about some of the things I had intended to. I should probably write things down from now on, but I think that was okay for like sort of an update video. If you're curious about any of the products I used in this video, feel free to comment and I will let you know what I use. And feel free to follow me on my new Twitter if you're interested in that kind of thing. I don't know that I'll be using it very often, but if you ever want to ask me something or share something with me, that's the place to do it, I guess. I'm not going to do anything to my hair because I just can't be bothered. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and are not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. That would really be awesome. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.